Hello and welcome once again to Afterlife Topics and Metaphysics. We talk about complex, metaphysical, and spiritual subjects. And once again, I am reporting to you from Osaka, Japan, here along the river approaching, I think, the Dotonbori Bridge. I haven't quite identified the names of every location in Osaka yet, so I apologize about that. I just got here a couple days ago, so I'm here for almost a month, just doing like I usually do, living in hostels, living out of a backpack. It's actually a lot less expensive living this way than living in Los Angeles, so why the heck not? So on this video, I think this will be a shorter video. I don't have too much space left on my phone's hard drive at the moment, so I'm going to make this a little bit pithier. I want to talk about the issue or the phenomenon of empathic attachment. The question I want to ask you is, are you somebody who gets attached very easily to people, places, things? Now there's nothing wrong with that. It means that you are an empathic personality type. And what's interesting about this is that, I just have to try to get this thing in the background. I don't know what that is, some kind of like a huge ride, I guess. And there's like this crazy guy with a penguin. Anyway, so if you're somebody who gets attached very easily to places, people, and things, the plus side is that it means that you are easily able to have a kind of spiritual connection with things and people around you, and that's really good. People who are very apathetic, the extreme end of that spectrum is actually sociopathy. So somebody who has almost no connection with people, places, things, ideas, really like they kind of just exist in this very selfish state of mind. And the sociopath is a very, very dangerous spiritual creature that has been known to prey on empaths. Because empaths provide that kind of nourishment for the mind of a sociopath. Now the thing is though, is that if you are an empathic personality, I do think that it is very important to find a way to reel that in a little bit and balance yourself energetically, balance yourself emotionally. Now, I say this as somebody who is a bit of an empath. I believe that I am. And I also believe that I've made a lot of progress on balancing those energies out, because I think that the healthiest state to be in is that of a balance between being empathic and spiritually connected while also having a really strong kind of sense of center. So the best thing to develop is this kind of impenetrable kind of spiritual barrier that you can kind of put around your soul, so that yes, you can be connected to things, attached to things, love people, but you're not going to allow reciprocal energy to come back into you and hurt you, and you're not going to allow those feelings to also self-sabotage yourself. So the best way to do this is to cultivate indifference as a virtue. Now this sounds a bit weird because that sounds like something that's wrong. Like we don't want to be indifferent to things, right? Because indifference is bad. I don't think so. Indifference is the ability to not add meaning to something when it's not necessary. Indifference is the ability to walk away from a situation and not be affected by it. And indifference is the ability to be in a situation and then leave that situation and not carry any of its kind of residual energy back with you. So these are all the kind of drawbacks of being empathic, and learning to cultivate indifference will balance those issues out. So this is something I've been working on since I first learned about this concept, probably about 10 years ago. There was a guy who was basically teaching material out of, what was those books allegedly channeled by Jesus? I I think it was Course in Miracles, right? And I guess I never read Course in Miracles, but I think these concepts came up a lot. And I was learning about, basically I was related to like wealth and success and things like that. And a major point was cultivating indifference as being kind of a divine principle in itself. So how do you do this? Well, the next time that you're in a situation where your emotions are about to run wild, you feel very attached, very needy, you really need something out of somebody or a situation, or you have a lot of many feelings of like love that have completely gone overboard. You're absolutely terrified to give something up, whether it's saying goodbye to somebody, or it's maybe your favorite TV show is about to get canceled. I felt pretty bad when they canceled Daredevil recently, I have to admit. So when you enter into a situation like that, it's causing your emotions to spike. Just tell yourself this means nothing. Tell yourself, hey, I really enjoy the positive feelings that this thing gave me. Whether it's your TV show getting canceled or whatever it might be, I really enjoy those positive feelings. It's great. I'm really happy about that, and I love being able to think back about that. But going forward, this means nothing to me. It's not important. What matters is my center, my sense of self, who I am, my values, what I care about, and being able to use my empathic abilities in a positive way to provide meaning and happiness to other people. So that's what you have to basically remind yourself about. And there's a lot more about this subject I can go into. This is kind of scratching the tip of the iceberg. So I'll definitely maybe talk about this more in the future, but ultimately the big point is balance out those energies so that you're back on a level playing field again. So this is Cyrus with Afterlife Topics and Metaphysics. If you like this video, please hit that subscribe button to help keep these videos going. I really am counting on you to help out with that. And I guess I'll catch you guys on the next video. Visit afterlifetopics.com. Again, still reporting here from Osaka, Japan. More videos coming up soon. I will catch you guys next time.